Okay, before I begin, let's go ahead and get something out of the way real quick. I am neither a Nintendo hater nor a troll. I actually love Nintendo, and some people would actually even consider me a fanboy. Mario Galaxy 2 is not only my favorite game of all time, it is the one that I consider the greatest. With that said, since 2009, we have been receiving our yearly dose of Mario games, and Nintendo has made bank off of their most renowned mascot. Our 2013 model comes in the form of Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U. Unlike many other Mario games, this one doesn't begin with Princess Peach being captured. You can actually play with her if you so desire. Instead, you are to jump through 8 worlds to save some little punk-ass fairies that Bowser has followed. The story makes absolutely no sense, but then again, who the hell plays Mario games for the story? That's like playing fighting games for the story. Oh wait, yeah, that's the thing now. At first glance, this game seems like a sequel to Mario 3D Land on the 3DS. The game is a lot like its predecessor, but there are some changes as well. When I played 3D Land in 2011, I absolutely hated it. Quite frankly, it was a joke. The difficulty was turned down so that kindergartners could finish it, and you couldn't go a single stage without at least acquiring 3 extra lives. I felt like Mario Galaxy 0.5. I came with this game expecting a lot of the same experiences. A slow Mario, easy, short levels, easier collectibles, 1-ups galore, etc. Much to my dismay, a lot of it was true. The sense of wonder brought by the minimalistic idea of a sandbox that was provided in the true 3D Mario series, talking about 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, has been completely eradicated. No longer will your time be spent exploring a luscious 3D landscape to your heart's content. Instead, we are to trek from point A to point B like we normally would in a 2D Mario game with a time limit. This feels more like a hybrid between the new Super Mario Bros. Series and true 3D iterations. Don't get me wrong, I love the new series and it stands up well as the current 2D Mario games, but when Nintendo touted this game as a must-own for the Wii U, I expected a little more. This game feels like something we should have gotten later on. I would have been fine if this game had been released after a mind-blowing experience the likes of that phenomenal bomb known as Mario Galaxy had already been released. New Super Mario Bros. Wii came after Nintendo had already released Galaxy, and I was okay with that. That's what this game kind of feels like, the afterlife of the party. Epic scale and jaw-dropping grandeur of Galaxy along with Galaxy 2 have changed all and every preconceived notion about a Mario game. It's hard to top something so good, and I love the orchestra. I don't know whose bright idea it was to name these games 3D anything, because that's really all it is, a name. This doesn't really feel like a true 3D game. You have static camera angles, and any of the platforming that you perform feels 2.5D at best. For this reason alone, I wonder what type of casual demographic they were trying to appeal to when they released this game. I'm just trying to find its place in the totem pole, especially if it's trying to compete with the insanely good 2D platformers that have come out in recent years, including the reimagining of Rayman and the fabulous Donkey Kong Country Returns. They say they went out of their way to create a fun multiplayer Mario game, but that also brings me to another one of my complaints about this game. Just like the original Mario Bros. Was artificially elongated by having to replay every stage when you got a game over or you died, this game does the exact same when you are playing with a group of people. This is because you are eating away at lives like they're potato chips, even with just 2 people. When I played this game by myself, I actually made mincemeat out of some of the harder stages. With a friend, mincemeat would be made of us. We'd end up leaving each other, getting in each other's way, and at times just straight up throwing each other off the ledge. Through all my bitching, whining, and negative state of mind that I had coming into this game, I never once did think of quitting my playthrough. Every time I beat a level and heard meow, I had to admit to myself that it was rather fun and enjoyable. I wasn't having a bad time playing the game. And it wasn't the ridiculous joke that 3D Land was. Levels were longer, harder, and finding the collectibles actually takes a little bit of skill. So I stopped and asked myself, why am I so bitter about this game? Quite frankly, I realized that comparing a new game and judging it compared to other games in the genre or iterations in the series is like skating on thin ice. It's only a matter of time before you fall through and completely freeze yourself. Once I finally let go of what I wanted the game to be and took it for what it was quite enjoyable. It's a fun multiplayer Mario game that has you jumping through 8 worlds with ridiculous power-ups. Honestly, I think the best way to describe this game is as a spiritual successor to Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES with a twist from Mario 2. The game can be smart, it's charming. It'll have you replaying levels to get a better time and finding those pesky green stars and stamps. I can honestly say I got goosebumps on a couple of stages because they were either so good or so fun. The Mario Kart stage comes to mind, and the Ridiculous Champions Road comes to mind as well. I really did not want to come off as a biased, face-lacking Anglo reviewer, so I took it upon myself to give the game the good old college try. By try, I mean gathering every green star and beating every level. I really did not want to pass my final judgment until I had done everything the game had to offer. I must say, I am really glad I did. Post-game is where I found the meat and potatoes of the game to be found. Some of those stages are so hard, good, frustrating, charming, and just plain fun. I literally sat in my chair with my mouth agape when I found out how much stuff there was to do after the credits had rolled for the first time. Let me tell you, collecting everything is no picnic. All in all, it is a good game. It wasn't what I wanted or was expecting of Mario's debut in the Wii U, and you don't even count. But it's a game that is damn fun. My biggest gripe is still the linearity and how short some of those stages are. But I can't bring myself to say that it's a bad game just off of those facts. 664 lives later, I can happily say that it is a great game. It is far better than 3D Land, and I cannot praise enough how amazing the post-game stages are. Now, if they would stop putting Rosalina in every other game series and just give us Mario Galaxy 3, we'd be golden. But I digress. Melee Master 6, out. Wait! Wow, what am I waiting on? What's going on?
What about the score?
Score? You don't need no stinking score. Those are so subjective and controversial. You don't need that from me. Score. Alright. Score. Compared to other Mario games, this one falls short and...
Nigga, boo!
Damn! Fine! I guess it's not fair to make comparisons. So, it is a wonderful Mario game. It brings some new ideas to the table. It's good.
Hell, boo!
Nintendo games deserve a 10. Always.
Boo!
Oh, no. I am not changing that one. That one is fair. No. You got it. I've had it. Your own damn review. Review my ass.
Nigga, boo!